Good. I think we're good now.
Yeah, you think?
I mean, it's okay. Yeah, we are good. We're live now. We're fucking live.
All the people, all the people in the house say, "Oh,
Oh. Yeah, we're good. We're good. What's going on? Even though I see you every day, bro. Hey, what's going on? What's going on with everyone? Yeah, we're good. We're good, bro. I
nothing."
literally see your ass every day.
I mean, not every day.
I mean, hey, the most sometimes we do is this.
Yep.
It's the glance.
A black person head nod. How you doing?
We good.
They're gonna be like, "Yo, why is he getting his water like this?"
Hey, that's so funny you do that because I was gonna bring up right now that all the like dumb shit that we've done that makes no sense is just like in our body just to do it, like when we turn down the radio while we're looking for something in our cars.
Or if you hit something, you turn on the radio. Make sure you hit something on that. You hit a pothole or something like that. You turn on the radio.
Is that what you do?
Most people listening to it right now, if I hit something outside, hit a pothole or something I didn't know I was gonna hit, you turn it down. You turn the song down just so you hear, make sure ain't nothing rattling. You turn that joint down real quick.
Oh, you turn it down when you hit something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you turn that joint down.
No, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Another thing that I would just realize, like, it's kind of stupid but a lot of people do this, including myself. When you're talking to someone with your mask on, and you go like, and you do that to listen to someone. I did that the other day to my coworker, and I was like, "You probably thought I was fucking weird because here I am listening to you, and I pulled my mask down." He said, "You know what? Didn't even notice that."
I feel like there's a lot of things that people do, like everybody does. We just don't realize that we all do it.
Yeah, I feel like for some weird reason, we have like a thing like for us to open our ears, we have to be like, huh? Huh?
When somebody calls your name or they say, "Watch out," do you duck or do you turn around?
Your first reaction is, huh?
Someone says, "Watch out." Do you turn around and go, "What is that?" Or do you duck? You watch out. Do you watch out?
Look at example yesterday. Almost ran into a pole.
Nobody said watch out, though. They said Spud.
But here's the thing. My reaction was to look back at Jacob, and I would have fully ran into that fucking pole.
That would have been funny.
I mean, I did run into it, but the impact wasn't.
You would have had a speed knot on the side of your head. Just right here, on the side of it.
But you know what? I wouldn't be that mad. It would have been embarrassing, but it wasn't during the day.
That's at night.
It was at night. It was dark.
They just would have heard a ping.
You know?
Just would have
Hey, who's that guy on the ground?
Yeah, we need an ambulance over here.
All the people driving around just would, would you look at that?
We was playing.
Swipe.
Do you have a shiny slugma? We was playing Pokemon Go yesterday.
Hey, first comment says, "Would you stop chomping on that ice?"
Cause you really were getting on that ice. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
You should have said something.
Like,
hey, you should have said something.
This nigga chewing, bro. Shout outs for lives, bro.
Shout out T.
I've been trying to be.
Hey,
nice.
shout out to T for that one.
Oh, thanks, T. Tell him. Tell him, hell.
Yeah,
chewing that damn ice.
Hey, put me in check, please.
You know what I'm saying? Your iron levels is low or something? The hell? Is it anemic? Ain't that make you anemic if you chew
what they
ice?
say?
I don't know.
No, I've heard that before. That's why.
I think it's be like give you a license to be chewing that AM PM soft ice all the time. You ever see? You know what ice I'm talking about?
Yeah, the little tiny
small,
ones.
little tiny little ice
I love
balls
those
or
ones.
whatever.
I love them.
Yeah,
I love
just
them.
Be eating them joints.
Mm-hmm.
People be like, "Oh, I'm anemic. I gotta eat it." You just want to eat ice.
Hey, that rhymed.
True. True. Do you remember the last time you embarrassed yourself out in public?
I mean, that poll was about to be.
Yeah, but like in public though, you was around your boys. We would have just laughed, called it a day.
But it could if it was daylight, someone would have saw.
For sure, they wouldn't have caught it on video though. It would have been quick.
In public,
Most embarrassing thing you've ever done?
probably trip on stairs. Upstairs, yeah.
There's people behind you.
Wasn't a lot though. I would say, but that's still I consider public. I caught someone in the act of doing something, but I was the only one that saw it.
The act of sexual activities. Oh, okay.
No, not that.
There you go again.
I know, right? All right.
I'm gonna get him every time.
All right. All right.
I'm gonna take the cup away.
I'm
His lips aren't big enough to stop the ice from going into his mouth, so you got to work with him.
No. But here's the thing: I'm allowing it to go in my mouth. Pause.
Hit it. It's about to be a tech. That's a tech. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
yo, it's
So-
Spuddy and Friends.
I had to go to. So I work at CarMax, and
Whoop.
whoop.
Whoa.
I'm already revealing too much information. I'm gonna get caught. But
Don't tell
anywho,
him what city you work in.
hey, anywho, I saw someone like back up, and with a truck, and he full on hit
Another car.
another car.
Dumb.
But he was like chilling, like lean back like this, like I got this, and just went,
It was an employee.
yeah.
Damn. And hit another employee's car.
No. It was auction cars. It was like,
Yikes.
well, here's the thing. I didn't know if they're auction cars or not. They could have been going like for production,
That's crazy.
and
That sucks. You get fired.
I don't know. I don't know this, but I saw it, and he's like this, and first thing we locked eyes, and I went like I shook my head, and I just mouthed, I didn't see nothing,
Damn.
and he just started laughing.
That's happened to me before.
Yeah,
And you know what? No, it didn't. I'm not going to incriminate myself. I'm not incriminating myself.
yeah. I'm out there,
Yeah, you're out here telling people stories.
Yeah.
He probably biting his nails like, I hope he don't tell.
Hey,
You just told everybody.
I did if people
Watch my
paid
pops.
attention.
Watch
Yeah.
my pops listen to this.
Oh, see, you already, yeah,
I know,
hey.
all right,
Yeah.
He's just gonna go, son.
I
He's gonna say. He's gonna call me son.
I work at something with transportation. See,
yeah.
Scrubbed it out.
Craziest thing I saw somebody do. I seen somebody with like a cool $70,000 car. It was how much? It's over than that.
What?
How much a Hellcat?
That's probably around there.
70,
80.
All the Marines, let me know how much a Hellcat costs. Next question. I seen him go. He was supposed to back up to get out of this parking spot.
Yeah.
And the planter was right in front of him.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. He went forward instead. He didn't see it, and all I hear is, and he's stuck. So you know what I had to do? Me being huge, and that guy was small. So I just had to lift up his car. I felt like Vin Diesel in Fast and Furious.
Such the big man you are.
Just a little. I had to do that to myself when I went to one of those spots, pulled up into a parking structure, and the cement little curb thing that stops you, it was loose. So when it hit my it was loose. So when I went over it and I backed up, it took it with it, and I was like, bruh, oh god, no! I just got this whip back, so I had to Fast and Furious that joint. First of all, he had that car up for way too long. Okay, I don't care what nobody said, because he didn't practice for that. He's not lifting cars on his free time. He's running from the law. He hasn't worked. He hasn't worked out in months. There's no way he should be lifting a vehicle of that size easily.
Who, The Rock?
Vin Diesel. The Rock, I can understand. The Rock was
Hey, I don't know.
special
Hey,
agent.
I forget a lot of the especially the newer films. What goes on?
It was when Paul Walker was still alive. It was the last one before Paul Walker died.
Oh no, I didn't see that one.
With Ronda Rousey.
Didn't watch that one.
T-Pain was in it. When they were in Dubai.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I did see
He
that
had
one.
to jump from building to building with the car.
Yeah.
And he lifts up the car and he goes, "It's really heavy." Yeah, stupid. It's it's a car. You're not physically equipped to do this. And then the movie with Jason Statham, they played chicken and rammed each other. Nobody was bleeding.
Isn't that the same movie?
Nah, the next one after that. They played chicken in like New York. They had to go back to LA. That's the one afterwards.
Yeah, that's the one in Dubai, though, right?
Nah, the one in Dubai has Paul Walker in it.
Yeah, halfway
The
through.
one with Jason Statham does not have Paul Walker in it. I could be lying.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know my fast.
Bobby Shaw. It's not Bobby Shaw, but Shaw, the Shaw brothers. And it was the other guy who always plays every Greek god in every Greek movie. That guy. And then he was the first one, and then Jason Statham came afterwards after he killed Han.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Walker was still in the movies when Han was still around. Paul Walker died first, then Han.
Mm-hmm.
Brian was gone first. I'm not going to keep saying Paul Walker died. Politically correct. Mm-hmm. Brian left first after Fast 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then, because Fast 5 had the Rock in it the first time.
Yeah.
And then they did one more.
Uh-huh.
And then Brian was gone. Right? Are we looking this up?
Kind of.
I feel like it's pretty accurate. I had a friend back in the day in college who was like real up to date. She was so happy about these Fast and Furiouses, and I thought to myself, I wonder if you're still happy. You know what I mean? Are you still happy with the outcome
Of what's been...
of Fast and Furious? Them niggas went to space.
They're not happy because they're making another one. It's that
They're just
simple.
gonna make it every 2 years because niggas still drive cars,
I guess so, but not spaceships.
bro.
But they're car spaceships, you know, because it's a car that went into space.
You put a rocket turbine on the back of a Prius, and just took it right up.
Saves energy. hey,
Runs off straight solar power.
The sun's always there.
Straight solar power. Crazy.
Like, that's the thing. Like, when you're in space, the sun's always there. So that means you can always use solar panels to power it, correct?
True.
Wouldn't you have a never-ending rocket that runs off solar energy?
I mean, it could. You ready for this one?
Go for it.
If the solar system is moving, right? We're all moving at a constant speed, circular, right? We're orbiting around the sun, which means that we have to be moving at a speed to orbit it around, roughly the time it takes for 360, right? No, that
Well, the sun's the center of
24
the
hours. So it takes you 24 hours, right?
around the moon.
Huh?
Around the moon.
How long does it take? A year. How long does it take to go around the sun?
A year.
A year. Okay. So you have an entire year. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, entire year, and what the days is through the moon.
Okay. Do you think it's moving this way or this way?
Wait, you went...
Exactly. I went this way as if the sun was in the middle and it's moving forward.
Uh-huh.
Because space is open. So
Yeah.
at what point, why aren't the planets moving?
Or why isn't the solar system running to other solar systems?
Which means that it has to be moving.
Yeah.
But what direction?
I don't know.
Should have left that one for the very end.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah. You know
Read
what?
your books, people.
Hey, I think solar systems as Men in Black in the Marvels.
I'm dead, bro. Bunch of big ass aliens just fucking playing marbles, bro. Can you see this tree in the shot?
No.
Oh, okay, good. Because that tree is going through it.
Why do you think the light's on it?
That tree is a trauma patient. Look at that thing.
Hey, it's in a vegetated state.
A vegetative. Okay, that's a lot. Nah. Click one of them buttons.
Which one?
I don't know, but yeah. Vegetative state. Yeah, you gotta go.
Come on, give me that one.
I'm not giving it to you, bro. Nah.
Hey, yo, it's Spuddy and Friends.
I can't do it, bro. I'm gonna start using more. We should start using more comedy in our stuff.
We are. We
know.
do.
Do you know who's really funny? Who I don't want to say is funny out loud, but I have to say it anyway.
We're funny.
Chris D'Elia is funny. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That weird white guy. Didn't he get?
He
got hit with something, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Underage.
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 Oh, never mind. He's not funny at all. No, he's a piece of shit.
Hey, here's the thing. You didn't know.
I didn't know.
So it was
not
honest,
funny anymore.
but-
Not funny anymore.
Yeah.
Never mind. I think he's just a big ass troll.
Well, yeah. You
Just
know.
the way his comedy is.
He's
He'll
a
just
dick.
be looking at people and be like, do you know what? And it's so like subtle,
Yeah.
But now that I know that,
Yeah.
fades on sight.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's on sight.
Before you knew that, you probably thought it was funny. Now you know, and now he's an enemy to you.
Yeah. Enemy.
Yeah.
He's getting blocked. I'm reporting him.
I'm out here pronouncing my shit wrong. MME.
Did he ever he got charged?
I don't know if he got.
Speaking of
charged or
charge,
anything.
what's going to happen?
It was through DMs, so it's like that's like for some reason when it comes to DMs,
what was he doing? Sending D pics?
I think, or even just
Unwarranted?
or messaging. I don't know.
Gentlemen,
It's
stop
just-
sending unsolicited D pics.
It's just the messaging. You know, it could have been a Chris Hansen situation if it elevated there.
A Chris Hansen situation.
Yeah,
Oh, like
Catch a Predator.
Catch a Predator?
Yeah, yeah. So I
You see
mean,
that video I sent you?
which one?
It was on TikTok, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't do it. I just sent it.
Was it recent?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it then. I haven't been on.
You know how people be like, oh, you got to guess my age, and if you get it right, I'll give you $1. If you don't. Or if
that a trend on
you get it
TikTok?
wrong, you got to give me a kiss. If you get it right, you got to slap me or something.
Is that a trend on TikTok right now?
It's been. People just ask questions or whatever. They normally do it as guys asking the girl a question where they figure out the girl's age. They get it right, they get a kiss. They get it wrong, they get slapped. This specific video, though, this grown-ass man was talking to this little boy, and he was like, you guess my age, you get $1 or something. If you get it wrong, I get to tickle you. And then the video cuts to Chris Hansen. He goes to the guy, another guy, and he goes, have a seat. I was like, come on, because the moment, look, let me tell you something. I have stories, bro. Like I do not. There's one thing that I will not do. I don't care at any point. Don't have me like pick up. Don't force me to pick up your kid. Like I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, like pick up?
Yeah, or like I was at work. I think we've talked about this before, where I had to play Jingles the Elf.
Yeah. I mean, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I had to play Jingles the Elf, and the parents are like, I'm reading the stories with these kids. Everybody's, oh, Jingles the Elf, yeah, Jingles. Everything is cool. don't spit it out, bro. Everything was cool. Oh, Jingles the Elf is here. Oh, whatever. And then the parents, they come in. I'm thinking, oh, this is cool for the kids, whatever. That's what I'm thinking the parents are gonna do. No, parents are just as excited. Oh, Jingle the Elf is here. First of all, I am 6'3".
John Sally and the Ultimate Christmas Present.
John Sally, the Ultimate Christmas Present. Buddy the Elf and Elf. I am big. I am not. This isn't happening, and I'm black. If you haven't seen it.
Hey, I don't see it.
Yeah, we don't see color. Another satisfying racial moment. So after that, the parents were like, "Oh, let's take pictures with Jingles the Elf."
Uh-huh.
Okay, whatever. I'm in a seat. Cool. Stand next to me. The parents are like, "Oh, sit on his lap," and I'm like, "I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to have your kids sit on my lap, bro." So I have them like sitting on my knee, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then they're like, one mom, "Oh, hug her." No, I'm not hugging your kid, bruh. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Then one little girl, she wasn't really perceiving the fun. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. She wasn't really trying to take pictures. She was really with the wave. She wasn't a picture taker. You could tell that's not her steez.
Just like.
Yeah, so the parents were like, tickle her. And I'm like, I'm not tickling your kid. Tickle her. No, I'm not tickling your kid. I said, you could do it. You could do it.
Tickle her, damn it.
Yeah, tickle her, Dad. Go ahead, tickle her. Do it. Make her laugh. I'm not tickling. I am not tickling this little girl. It is 20, at the time, 2017.
That's crazy, bro. They're just like, you know what? You should tickle. Unknown person, tickle my daughter.
Yeah, you don't know me. Now, obviously, like, at the time I worked in a government entity, so I'm not like, Obviously, I'm not charging anything. I can be around kids. But people are weird. People are weird, hands down. I love kids. Don't get me wrong. I'll throw a kid across the court if I could. You know what I'm saying? Like fun wise, fun wise, not like aggressive.
There's trampolines everywhere.
Yeah, there's trampolines everywhere. You know what I mean? Like I throw him into a pool of those little foam squares. That's what I mean. I will, I'll lift the kid up while he's holding onto my arm and swing him around until he lets go, like Mrs. Trunchbull in Matilda. Not aggressive, fun. You know what I mean? That is me. But don't have me tickle your kids. I've been coaches for kids. I'm not tickling them. The most you'll get is a pat on the top of your head. Good job. You know what I mean? Go play. Get out of here. Go play. You'll get a fist bump, high five. Hell, you might even get a hug if you haven't seen me in a couple months as a coach working for the thing.
Side hug.
You're a kid. But don't, you know what I'm saying? As a parents, don't tell other people, tickle them. Don't tell them. It's not,
I think there's like a certain age, like as like a random person, not even a random person, just as an adult, that you stop that.
Stop touching. You stop interacting with kids the way you did as a child,
or as like their babies, Like
at what age do you start treating a baby like a baby? Like
you would tickle a baby, in a way.
I'm not tickling a 2-year-old.
Like. See, there's the age.
No, I'm just saying.
See,
a 2-year-old, he can't speak. It's a kid who can't speak.
Yeah.
You know what? That sounds crazy.
Yeah, it does.
A kid who has not learned how to properly speak the English language or any language for that matter.
Out of a toddler.
I'm saying once they reach past kindergarten, I'm not tickling no kid, bro.
Yeah.
Once you reach first grade, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Hell,
especially random
I'm only
kids.
tickling my own kids, bro. I'm tickling my own kid. Where's daddy at? Tickle monster. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Have some socks on my hands so my fingers aren't.
Sock puppets.
Did your parents used to put like 2 little circles right here and make the little chin face upside down, make kids laugh?
My father would never do that.
Hey, on the real, I don't think my dad did it either, bro. It was just my mom's, bro. That's crazy. The things moms did to entertain kids.
I saw that shit on television. That's about it.
Sesame Street?
Nick Jr., whatever, Junior, Senior,
Nick Jr. Nick Jr.
All that.
It was on an episode of SpongeBob.
They made the face on the chin.
You just make 2 eyes.
Yeah. And you're just like, oh.
You just talk regular upside down.
Yeah,
and it's just funny as hell.
but sometimes they even go, and it looks funny.
Remember that weird show? Do you remember that weird show, Mr. Meaty?
No, what?
No? You've never heard of the show Mr. Meaty. Look it up.
Mr. Meaty.
Mr. Meaty, bro. It's like with puppets.
Mr. Meaty.
And they were inside of a fast food restaurant. I think it was called Mr. Meaty.
Mr. Meaty. Mr. Meaty. Okay. Computer, listen to me. What the fuck is this?
I told you. Mr. Meaty strikes again.
But look at this. Whoa.
That's the one, bro. It's like a little cartoon.
It's puppets.
It was on Nickelodeon.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
That's weird.
They had like little shorts in between longer episodes.
Oh, so it's like one of those things that's like, hey, this is in between the big shows.
Yeah, it was like 5 minutes. Every episode was like 5 minutes or something. No, it's not like a full episode. I don't think they did like full episodes. And if they did, I didn't watch those.
Gotcha.
Didn't watch those. I just found out earlier.
Yeah, I think that's when I stopped really going heavy with the Nickelodeon era.
Yeah. There's an episode of Hey Arnold, speaking of Nickelodeon, he's in a comic book store.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a comic book called SpongeBob there.
Really?
Very really. I feel like we live... I love Easter eggs.
Love Easter.
I love Easter eggs.
You know what? Me too.
Little things like that where somebody goes, you know what? I'm going to put something random in there in hopes that people can find it. Like, for example, planes, right? The video you shot.
Mm-hmm.
You know this, but in the video, there's cows somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Chilling, watching us.
Yeah.
Just a cool guy that the animals, you know what I'm saying? That makes music what is it? I'm just a cool guy that
I
makes
don't know.
music
This is
that
your
the animals
catchphrase.
listen to. I said it. I'm just a cool guy that makes music that the animals listen to. And there was cows there.
Mm-hmm. Chilling.
I have songs where falcons are screeching out.
Remember, they're aggressive at first. They were just staring at us.
They was really trying to oppress us too. Like, what's it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't your area.
Mm-hmm.
I should have wore that sweater I got now. I probably would have blended in.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
I had to let Twitter know, hey, we're live.
Oh, let them know.
Yeah, so
Let these people know.
I was just making sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, but the cows were definitely aggressive towards us.
Cows are just big land puppies, I feel like.
We're invading their territories because there's a group of them.
Yeah, there was. It was like 5 of them.
And they're just like this, and one of them was ready. Just,
I was with it, too. Let one of them.
what are you
I
going to do?
would've ran.
Uppercut?
No, I would have ran.
Oh, okay.
I would have picked up some speed in them dress shoes.
All we had to do
Hey, bro, I know my... Look, let
Hey.
me tell you something.
is either we made it past the hill or one of us wasn't going to get
None of
caught.
them had horns, right?
Don't
I
matter.
probably would have stood my ground. Nah, I would have stood my ground. If a dog can do it, I've seen dogs do it. Herd dogs. Stop whole herds of cow.
Well,
If a dog can do
no,
it.
what I'm just saying is, like, I feel like all you had to do is right when they're about to make connection, move to the side.
Yeah.
Like a matador. Mm-hmm. You know?
We're talking regular cows, though. We're not talking bulls.
Exactly.
If it was a bull, we wouldn't have shot that video. Nah, bro. Let's go. We gotta go. We gotta move.
We got to go.
You can't tell me otherwise. Look, bro, I don't care what nobody say. There's certain animals I'll survive. There's certain animals I won't. Cows, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? A bull, though, I see the matadors doing their things or whatever, but we're talking in a closed area.
They had practice.
Yeah, they practice, but live though,
Yeah.
let you not paying attention and that bull catch you slipping.
Yeah. Yeah. Kudos all the people that do the run, though.
Honestly, you could really get hit once, get thrown a little bit, miss the horns completely.
If.
And then just get up. You know what I mean? Keep running away.
Yeah.
A moose, I'm not going against no moose.
Yeah.
I know they're herbivores or whatever.
But they can still be aggressive.
Still,
They're
a
still
giraffe?
they're still territorial, right?
A giraffe? No. Let one of these niggas swing their neck like that. Have you ever seen a giraffe fight?
Yeah, I've seen
They
giraffes.
swing their necks. man.
But how about against like other animals? Do the same shit?
They use their feet.
Oh, they stomp.
They kick. Yeah, they jump and kick. Yeah.
Sounds dangerous.
Imagine them swinging their head low, bro. Get their leg.
They're gonna give themselves a concussion.
Hit one of us. They hit the bodies of giraffes. So if they hit a human with their
No,
neck,
I mean, if they miss, they hit the ground.
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I feel like animals can take hits way harder than we can.
Yeah. I mean,
Dogs fall off of something, boom, hit the, boom, boom, just get back up, laugh like it's funny. Us,
dogs
I've seen a dog hit.
laugh.
Well, I mean, like, they just get up and just, like it's a joke. I've seen dogs do it. I never understand it. Let one of us do it. It'd take about 15 minutes to get up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, nothing. Like, I remember when I was small, and I was probably like 11, 12. I don't know, something around that age. And remember how sometimes kids would bring down the jolly jump? I don't know why it was just a pleasure in everyone's just hey, let's take down the jolly jump. So everyone would lean on one side and try to get to the top. My dumb ass was the kid, like, let me go on the bridge.
you flew.
All right. Then all the kids let go. Poof. I flew, and the Jolly Jump was on dirt.
Yikes.
And I was just like this.
Oh, God. How old were you?
I just said like around 11, 12, 10, around that age.
Okay. Yeah, you got the wind knocked out of you.
Yeah, that shit hurt.
It's the fact that you're more scared than it hurting, right? When you get the wind knocked out of you because you can't really breathe,
Yeah.
it's just quiet. You're just like,
Well, it's the panic. You're panic breathing, and you can't breathe. That's why it somewhat hurts. Because you're like, you're trying to breathe. That's where the moment where it's like, but once you're aware that, okay, my wind got knocked out, what do? Kind of like hold your breath so you're not panic breathing.
is that what you do?
I think that's what you do. I just know.
I've gotten the wind knocked out of me from a punch straight in my, and I ain't even gonna lie, I dropped. But I had to like really catch my breath, and I was just like,
Yeah.
why'd you do that?
Yeah. Like whenever I fall, sometimes it happens. And it seems like when I try to, I make it feel like this happens to me a lot.
No, I sounded like SpongeBob in the episode where he needed water.
Oh.
That's how it sounded like with my, so keep going.
But yeah, whenever I try to control my like breathing when it comes to my wind knocked out, I gain it back a lot quicker. And it doesn't hurt as much compared to me going,
Right.
But, you can't breathe because the wind's knocked out.
Exactly. It's all a fear. It's all a mental thing.
Crazy.
Like how guys be letting people just destroy their nuts. Like, it's a mental thing. Right? It's a mental. People go on like damn near them shows. Oh, kick me in the nuts.
I don't know if it's mental.
Oh, send them to Vegas. It's mental.
You think it's mental?
A part of it is.
I mean, there is a part, but
I feel like if you didn't think that it was painful, it wouldn't be.
that's controlling your pain
Through your mind.
receptors.
Your mind has to believe that pain is there.
I know, but
for your brain to react that, it has to have pain receptors in order for it to, because pain is in itself your body telling you that something is hurt and we're about to repair itself.
Yeah.
So if you take out the notice of, hey, your body's in pain.
Yeah.
It's like pain is weakness. They say pain is weakness leaving the body. So if you remove all pain, just there.
Yeah, but
Explain to people who have rare diseases of they don't know, they don't feel pain.
yeah.
Break bones.
I get that, but then your body starts, feeling the effects. You're like, oh, I'm bleeding. Oh, I'm this.
I don't know.
I
don't know. Let somebody break their hand and they have that. They have that. What is it? Ailment or whatever where they can't feel pain.
Yeah.
They'll probably go. The only way they'll know is if it's the color. I feel like. Other than that, I feel like they be just walking around. No, I'm good. I feel like I just be walking around aimless, not even realize their hand is broke.
I don't know. That's interesting.
Or like when they try to pick up something, they can't anymore, and they're like, "Why? Oh, it's because my fingers broke." That's why they need like care all the time.
Do they need to care all the time?
They need to be watched.
Oh, interesting.
Because they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you honestly don't know whether or not I'm hurt.
Uh-huh.
You got to be checked all the time. 'Cause you'd be like, oh, I'm fine. Don't even know. got a whole, you got stabbed. You don't even know.
That's
a cool little superpower, I guess.
I guess, yeah,
Would you want to have a superpower where you wouldn't feel pain? I don't know. I feel like I'd already be dead. I wouldn't even know it.
Yeah, you're going to need to know a little bit of pain.
Would you rather every time you sneeze?
Where are you hearing with this shit?
Would you rather people see your sneezes or see your farts? That's the best way I can explain it. If you say farts, that's crazy.
Nah.
You walking around and green mist comes out your behind.
Why not brown?
That's based on the food.
Damn.
You had some oranges. Good luck.
See, me naturally, I would say, not farts. I would be sneezes.
Either way,
It's disgusting.
I have a coworker who
You have a
it's on the same lines. I have a coworker. I have an employee, right?
Yeah.
She.
You can see her sneezes.
No. If I saw her sneezes, bro, I would have fired her. You gotta go. Because during COVID, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I see your sneeze, I gotta throw hands. I gotta get, you know what I'm saying? Homegirl. Yeah, I gotta write you up.
Can't run up.
Yeah, I gotta write you up first day. But she says she gets real quick. Like, if she sees someone else throw up, she'll throw up.
Oh, yeah. I know this type.
And I said, she was like, yeah, my kids do it. I'm sorry, I gotta throw up too. And I was like, but do you throw up when there's, like feces around, when you've had to clean feces? I was like, no, perfectly fine. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? No, throw up is way worse. Throw up is way worse than boo-boo. Now, my question to you is, I don't think anybody wants to get shitted on.
No.
I would rather be thrown up on than shitted on. And on top of that, I know it's random. And on top of that, would you hold in your throw up? Either way, I'm throwing up either way. That's what I'm saying. Someone would have shit on me, I'm throwing up. Someone would have throw up on me, I'm throwing up. But you can't tell me, oh, I'm not going to throw up if somebody shits on me. You feel what I'm saying? And that's where I got confused. So my question to you is, would you throw up on both or at all? Because I know you got a strong stomach.
It's not so much my stomach, it's so much my sense of smell. As much as I'm congested, I can smell shit and throw up.
What smells worse?
I don't know.
Really?
Like, I throw up definitely makes me gag.
Oh God, especially when it's like,
yeah, it's there.
Especially when it's dry. It's like it's been sitting there for so long, and it has that weird. Yeah. Everybody's throw up smells the same.
Yeah.
Especially when it's dried. It's like, it's crazy.
I don't want to think.
But here's the thing, though.
When it comes to shit, it's different.
Exactly. You don't know what to expect.
You don't.
It's unpredictable.
It really is.
You walk in the room and you're like, this rancid.
Mm-hmm. And hey, I'm not saying you enjoy your own shit smell.
It's tolerable.
It's tolerable to you.
You don't get up out of the bathroom and be like, oh,
that shit right.
Mid going. You're just like, nah, I got to get out. No,
like imagine you shitting and you're like, oh, and you start throwing up.
Right.
You know, you only do that when you're sick.
You've thrown up and shit at the same time?
I've heard of people do that. Yeah, I've heard of people that like
the toilet.
They really couldn't. Some people use bathtubs.
Oh, so they're just.
Yeah. That hey, not a good time.
No.
But when it comes to shit, you don't know the smell of other people's shit. As weird as it fucking sounds.
It's the worst smell in the world. I work with old people. Mm-hmm. And that I don't know what they eat.
Mush.
Why is it that babies and old people got the worst smelling dumps?
Yeah.
Babies is like, we don't even need to.
Yeah, with babies, God. There's some baby shit that you throw up to.
Are you throwing up in the trash, or are you just accidentally throwing up on your child?
What?
I'm not saying names. I just know somebody who said, when my kid threw up on me, I threw up on them. On their hair and everything.
What?
So my thing is, are you going to move out of the way?
I'm moving out the way.
You know you're going to throw up.
I'm moving
the baby's in your hands.
I'm moving out the way.
Where? You just going to throw up on the floor? Now you got to clean the floor.
Hey, sadly, yeah. I'm just not throwing up on my kid if that's the case. Like, what kind of disrespectful shit is that? like, come on. Hey, all right, blah, back, you know?
You just, the baby just, and you're like, oh God.
The baby
just-
the
the
baby
baby's
didn't
like-
deserve that.
And it's just going back and forth. And I know it's hot too. I know, sorry. I know it's
That's a tech.
I already know. I already know.
Just acid going back and forth at each other.
That's why I take
and then the dry heaving starts happening.
bro, drive heaving be the worst, bro. It'd be the worst. Cause you really think you have something and then you don't. Mm-hmm. Every time.
Then you're just a cat throwing out a hairball.
I seen a dog. They had the little apple cider vinegar joint and just had him smell it. That dog's face. That dog's face, bro. If dogs could talk like us, they would.
They'll be like, what the fuck is this
Yeah,
shit?
I'm like, you didn't give me kibbles and bits my entire life. You didn't even give me chicken broth under the table food, but you give me this? I don't need to lose weight like you. What is this? If dogs could talk like us, they'd be mad about the food we give them. Dry? You gonna give me dry food?
Hey, why did you wet that for a little bit, then heat it up in the microwave?
Yeah, why did you do that? Do you think naturally we heat up our own food as dogs, as animals? Just give it to me room temp. Like, I don't need to heat nothing up. The hell? Let me work for my food. I'm a dog. Why is my food dry? Who thought of that? And how come the cats always get the wet food? Why they get the stuff in the cans? How come only the small dogs get the wet food? Us big dogs, we need something to eat.
They just get the hard grains,
Hard,
put some water on it.
you know what I'm saying?
You're going to grow.
And then the people who give them like real food, they be putting like deer hearts in there, like pork's foot, some quail eggs, some
Quail eggs, eh?
small little like quail eggs.
Man, they're living luxury.
Yes, some livers. They throw some liver in there for them. Yeah. Throw like the little probiotic stuff in there to mix it in with
They're
it.
really trying to make their dogs,
Because they ain't got no kids.
Hey, let me try this meat.
Anybody who feeds their dog like that, they ain't got kids, bro. And if they do got kids, they old. Because you ain't spending that much money daily. Daily?
Yeah.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
I remember I was doing an order, and I had to go to Winco to buy,
Dog food?
a bunch of dog food.
The dry joint?
No, all canned.
Dog food?
Uh-huh.
For the small ones, huh?
And they had, like, fucking salmon for the dogs.
I'd do that.
Big ass. No, I mean a lot. And
I would honestly...
There was a lot of food, and it came out to, like, $250, $300.
Crazy.
Just for dogs.
See, if I had a dog, I'd probably do that type of, like, feeding.
Yeah. It's expensive.
But then once
John.
I know, but once I get kids,
Yeah.
like, sorry, buddy, you're gonna have to switch up a little bit. I'm not gonna take away the meat.
You're going to have to put some work in the house.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pay rent. You know what I mean? If you pay rent, I'll get you all the food you want. This is why I need a guard dog, because I feel like if you're a small dog and you're not contributing anything to the house, why should I give you food? These are all jokes. Obviously, I would feed a dog. I don't care what size it is. But face is like, hey.
You disrespectful, my God.
Now, if it was cats, lead them hoes outside. I don't care what anybody says, bro.
Cats are disrespectful beings.
They're demons.
Yeah. I like them.
They're demons.
I like them. Not one bit.
Cats I've never seen so many. I had to go drop off some food for somebody during work, and I seen about 17 feral cats in this one area.
What are fair clouds?
Just wild.
Oh.
You know that cat that Dwight had that he gave to Angela? And you said it's a feral
Garbage.
barn. Yeah, it's a feral barn cat.
Yeah.
Bunch of those just running around. I'm like, and at first I thought I kept seeing the same cat. And I'm like, there's no way. I've traveled like blocks. Like, there's a lot of cats just walking around. And I bet you they all have homes.
Bet you they don't.
I don't know. The way it was a
Cats
gated.
multiply.
Yeah,
Cats multiply. Like
I know.
love.
But it was a gated community.
Mm.
Yeah.
There it is.
One way in, one way out.
Mm-hmm.
I think them cats, you know what I'm saying? All them cats in one area, nah, somebody lived there. I often think about Over the Hedge.
The movie?
Yeah. I really do think some animals work together when we're not paying attention.
You think?
And one of these days, I'm going to catch them MF is slipping.
Like, what do you think animals make a great pair of working together and trying to get shit done?
Oh, wait, what animals?
Yeah.
The ones in Over the Hedge. A squirrel, a raccoon, a possum. Those would be fire.
You think they're all in it to win it?
Squirrels and the raccoons. All the birds clearly together. The rabbits and the squirrels, for sure in cahoots.
Yeah, sometimes they have war.
Not over here.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, but they be sitting out here all the time
They do, but they're in their own territories.
shooting the shit. The rabbits and the squirrels be out in that backyard talking it up, walking around. There'd be 50 of them just like, man, it's too many of y'all.
Going like this, territory in our yard.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It don't make no sense. I'd be like, man, these animals, bro. You remember the one kept knocking on the door, talking about where the
Chewy?
yeah, where the nuts at.
Yeah, Chewy.
Yeah, he gone now.
Hey, rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. He got taken by the Falcons.
Or the owl.
Or the owl.
Hey, that guy was a warrior, though. The man's arm was hanging.
Yeah, it was.
And he's still like, hey, yo, you still got some almonds.
Mm-hmm. With that one hand, he said, I'll stuff my mouth as much as I can.
Hey, I'm trying to feed my family.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
Do you think when they stuff their mouth?
Hey, yo, Mance was in our house.
What?
Getting the almonds. Like, we led a trail inside. And he was inside, but then dipped out.
Oh, I wasn't around for that.
We led him into our house. He's like,
Stop saying we. It wasn't me.
a we effort, the household effort.
A house effort
The
besides
household-
me decided to let a rabid squirrel in.
Wasn't rabid because he didn't attack us.
Golly.
He just saluted
Give me some more nuts. And just runs in.
and dipped
just-
out. Like he calmly went out.
Yeah. Slow.
Hey, he had to work up some courage to get inside. He's like, this is nice.
They all do. Why do
All right, bye.
squirrels think, man, all these animals think we're just gonna get them. Just want to pet you once just to say we did.
Hey, I just want you to chill on my shoulder.
It's too close to the face.
Hey, let's figure out your living situation. We won't disturb you. All right,
If you
cool.
want to pay rent or not.
And just go like this, shake.
I'm dead.
I'm gone.
I want a pet hummingbird. You know.
So you got a leash that goes ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
ding.
Boom, 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 boom. I just look at him, get him, and he just sticks.
Hey, do you think it's true that people put string on flies?
I've seen weird things in my life. The idea of tying a string on a fly, I'm sure someone has probably done it in our lives. If they can put a leash on a bird, I think they can put a leash on a fly. And then the bird flies and they have a leash on it, that's kind of crazy. And you got to run with your bird while it's flying.
Not bring it down.
You can't bring it down to nothing. Yeah, like who does that?
That'd fuck up the bird.
Dude. That's just kind of crazy. That'd be cool to have a falcon or something. Shit right here. I'm not sure.
Its fucking talons are digging into your shoulders.
Yeah, it's got to be like this, though. I probably got to hold it like this.
Gotta have a leather.
Yeah. I watched a video of a guy who actually captured a falcon
Captured?
and then trained it to be...
Captured.
Yeah, he did. Captured a wild falcon and then trained it to be
Loyal.
one of those little, pretty crazy, ain't it?
And you see the beginning part?
Yeah, they put the little thing over its eyes so they can't see for a while. It's kind of weird, actually. Kind of sucks.
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
that whole video is just a video of how to turn a bird into a slave. You know what? These people, man, these 8.5s.
Ridiculous.
And we got a couple more days left of Black History Month, and they still at it.
Well, tomorrow.
Till tomorrow, bro. I'm calling off. It's Black History Month. Jordan, where you at? Home. Why? It's Black History Month. I should have took this whole month off. Honestly. They should have gave it to all of us. I had to do a Black History Month event, and it's so crazy how, again, I work with older people. Sidebar, is geriatrics a bad word?
What does that mean?
It's another term for an old person.
Really?
Yeah. Somebody
It's a really funny word to call.
No, that's what I'm like. Here, hold on, let me. These geriatrics.
Geriatrics sounds like activity.
Right. Oh wait, I spelled it wrong. Okay. Yep, geriatric, retaining to old people, especially with regard to their health care. Or an old person who is receiving special care.
Did you look it up if it's offensive?
I just typed in the word geriatric. Geriatric. I just typed it in just to see what it said. So I work with geriatrics, and what were we getting at after I looked it up? Dang. I work with old people, and what were we talking about right before?
Falcons. Black History Month.
Oh yeah, a lot of them, you know, me coming into doing this Black History Month event for these seniors, I would have thought a lot of them lived, you know, they lived through it. So it's not really something they need to learn because they lived it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I did the event. These people didn't know nothing. I'm like, what was y'all doing? That's what I want to know. During this whole time, where were you at? Under a rock? Like, you didn't read the news? You know, I'm not mad. I'm just like, that's very interesting.
Where were you?
Where were you at?
You'd be surprised how many people just nose to the ground type of shit.
How during that time? It's like no one can sit there and say, now we've lived through multiple wars. No one can go, what wars? What do you mean, what wars? Like, that's like somebody saying, oh, I didn't know segregation happened in the 60s. What do you mean you didn't know?
I think because
you were 30.
Well, I think it really matters where you lived, and
True,
and
like,
how much information you get access.
True.
During that time era.
Like if you were in a different country or whatever, you know, you was living somewhere else.
Like if you're in California, was there a lot of segregation out here?
I don't know.
Any?
No.
Was there? None. Not that.
I don't even think there was segregation.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
didn't that mostly happen in the South?
I thought it was only in the South. Me personally, I thought it was only in the South. Type of basically from Texas, east.
Everywhere in the nation of the United States should know about it. Mm-hmm. Everywhere outside, I can completely understand.
Yeah.
But the people who've been here, like, okay, you may not have grown up with it because you didn't live here, but if you moved over here at a certain time and you've been here for like 20 plus years, now more than anything, you should know about it.
Yeah.
Especially 20 years. Like, if you've been here for 20 years. It's on every TV, damn it. Days.
I feel like some people like skip that out because they didn't have TVs for them, or they didn't listen to the news.
So they just don't care at all?
Yeah.
They're like, February.
Yeah. They don't really know. They don't really know.
We should walk around with a sign.
You know, nowadays, you know, it's kind of almost mandatory to have a TV in your house.
If you don't, they're going to think you're a serial killer. I'm going to put a big ass banner like they do outside on the little Proud Boy stuff. I'm gonna put a banner.
Well,
big ass
who's
fist
they?
down the street.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put a big old fist.
Oh yeah.
Make my own little symbol. They're gonna think of something until they read it.
Peace, love.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna take it down. It says peace and love on it. I still don't like it.
What would you do nowadays? We live in an era where the K-tops exist, and if you don't know what that is, that was the Karen tops. What would you do if
Karen tops, K-tops.
K-tops, the Karen tops. What would you do if, because they all have the same hairstyle, the Karen tops. What would you do?
The Karen tops.
And you can fight me all you want. I don't care.
Your hair looks all the same.
Yeah, your hair looks crazy. What would you do if one of them approached you?
Karen top?
Yeah. Awesome bull. Like that one guy yesterday when he was doing that thing. And I said, oh, look at it. When the window was down, and I was like, oh, he looked like he about to yell at us.
Oh.
Wow. Crazy.
The guy directing traffic?
No, not that guy.
Or Mr. Slush.
Who's Mr. No.
It's slushy out here.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm talking about the dude. Dang, now you make me forget who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the guy who... Dang, you made me forget which one I was talking about.
I'm trying to remember right now, man.
It wasn't that guy. Wasn't the guy with the slush.
It was in the snow, right?
No. Dang. I don't remember. That sucks. I wish I knew.
Then who then?
I wish I knew the guy. Dang.
Someone's about to say something?
Oh, when we were in Hemet. When we were at that old person we parked at that old person living home.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Roll down. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, we stay going to old people's things. Trust me, we ain't like robbing nobody. Like we just, just a lot of old people communities out here that just happen to have Pokemon stops.
Yeah.
Like they the ones playing it.
Hey, the gate was open.
Yeah, the gate was open, so we walked in. Depending on the Karen, depending on the K-top, I might roast.
Or the quarter sack hair.
I'm roasting. 100%. I think everybody's going to get roasted. How you get roasted
varies.
That's one thing. Yeah, how you get roasted varies. If it's a gentleman, if it's a dude, sight.
Elmer Fudd looking at
sight. On sight. Because I'm going to take your aggression as attack. And no one can tell me otherwise. You pressed me. You walked into my bubble.
Self-defense.
Yeah, I can't put hands on a female, so I'll just roast you. Mm-hmm. Oh, and it's so fun. All you got to say to a Karen, you don't got to say anything. They're already waiting for you to just call them out their name, so you don't got to do all that. Mm-hmm. So just be like, oh, you're this, oh, you're that. And you just say something like, say something like, you know what I'm saying, that, your husband doesn't love you.
Your tuna casserole shit.
Yeah. You make 3-bean casserole that no one eats. Just say something crazy, bro.
You bring food to the potluck that no one wants.
Right. You wear open wedge sandals.
And they're just confused.
You have gnomes on your lawn.
What? You stupid.
You just start saying random stuff. You have land gnomes on your lawn. You just let them have it, bro. You just say all these things, and then they'll just get so mad because they don't. What you do is you start talking about what they own.
You make them what they think. Like, what's the problem with that?
Exactly.
You know?
Mm-hmm. And but you always got to scoff. You drive a Toyota Solana.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
Everything.
Right. But no. You never explain to them why.
Yeah.
You drive. They get so pissed off, they'll just leave, man. If you just tell them, you start telling everything that you're better at than them, they'll leave you alone, bro.
They just get mad.
Yeah, they get mad because you can't beat them. I'm better at cars than you. I'm better at getting dressed. I better brush my teeth. You just start saying random stuff. And they'll get so mad, bro, because you'll start pointing out the things that you know look raggedy on them. And you just tell them that you're better at them than that. I can drive better than you. Everything that they say. Just, I'm going to call the cops. Yeah, well, I have better earrings than you. You're not even wearing earrings. And that's my point. You can't even see them and they look better. Just keep doing it. That's what I'm going to do. Next time
we haven't had that happen to us.
They don't want it. I'm waiting for the day. And I know that's why God doesn't want to put that in there, because I'm waiting for it, you know?
Just to blow up on someone.
I'm not, but that's the thing. I'm not going to blow up on them.
Just insults, though.
Insults. The most nicest insults in the world. Because I'll probably never cuss. They can never say, oh, he was insulting me. No, officer, I was just stating facts. I do have a better car than her. Look at my car. My shoes are better. Like, I'll just start saying everything that's facts. What can they say? What can they say? Nothing. It's done. I got you. Haha. Haha. And then just move on, bro. Sometimes you just got to be more of a child than they are. And then, like, because adults hate when kids ask questions.
Yeah.
Don't you hate it when a kid asks a question and you...
If you ask three questions in a row, automatic anger happens.
Immediate.
Hey, why don't you go over there after 3 questions?
Right. And then this is the part that I hate. Ready? Why?
Huh.
Why do you need to know why? I gave you a direction. I'm 10 years older than you. Get out. Go. Go, go, go. This is at like 18. 10 years older is kind of crazy. Like 20 years older than you. Go, 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 go. Get out. But go. Leave. Every time. But what? Come on. You know the answers. Why do kids got to ask why? It's not going to change anything.
It's not like you really care.
Right. I don't care. Like back in the day. We was talking about this earlier. Corduroys. I'm wearing them now. Corduroy jeans. I'm wearing them now. But back in the day, how come as kids, certain clothes you wear now, you did not want to wear back in the day? I'd kill for a clean pair of overalls.
Yeah.
For a clean pair of overalls.
Yeah. I don't know. I think with overalls when you're a kid, it was just too much in the junk area. Just like high water.
Because you couldn't sag.
You know?
Not even really sag.
It's not even sag.
It's just holding it up.
Yeah.
You know, and like you couldn't just, you know, I feel you.
Yeah.
And then when you held it off to the side, you know, you only had one on. It just didn't look right.
Mm-hmm. As a kid.
As a kid. As now, though?
Yeah.
As now. Now, though, yeah, I feel like it's better. Corduroys, I used to hate it. Mom, I don't want to wear these corduroys.
Why corduroys?
I hate these corduroys.
Corduroys usually had a different texture. That's why. As kids, you want to feel the texture that feels good.
This does.
But here's the thing. As a kid, you didn't think it was good.
It's because you were so used to wearing denim. What is denim?
I don't know.
Somebody had a video and he was like, what's denim? And he like put a fist up. What is it made out of? And he goes, yeah, this is a real situation. You'd be knocked out right now.
Well, what is denim? What
Fabric.
I mean, yeah, but
That's
a type of cotton?
probably. That's as far as I'm gonna take it because I don't know. I gotta ask me and Mana. See what she say. Cause
Yeah.
I don't know.
But then there's corduroy, still made out of cotton, but feels different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Corduroy reminds me of that plant that looks like a corn dog before it's, you know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah. It's like I just saw one of those recently online. I don't know why though.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Little fuzzy
Brown,
things.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what corduroys remind me of.
I can't rock a turtleneck.
Why?
It's itchy.
It is.
It's itchy.
I've never had a regular turtleneck that wasn't itchy.
Yeah, because it's always so constricted on your neck, little and now, that you're like itch. Mm-hmm. The thing is, you didn't want to stretch it out.
Right.
It'll be a fucking like rooster.
I didn't like cardigans back in the day. I didn't like cardigans back in the day. I guess it depends on the cardigan. Now you see my closet.
It really depends on the cardigan because cardigans are like they're hard to pull off.
You got to have the right shirt pants combo.
Mm-hmm.
The cardigan is just the accent, not the main. You got to have
It's always
a clean fit.
It's always an accessory.
Yeah. Cardigan is an accessory, not like any other jacket. Let me put you on some fashion tips real quick. No, I'm just playing. I really got that.
Well, let me know.
Rule number 1. Okay.
Yeah, throw out some fashion tips in your end.
Fashion tips. Always keep your shoes clean.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says to you. You can have the ugliest of shoes, but if them hoes is clean, people will rock with you.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a pretty generic tip, but it's still one that speaks volumes.
It speaks volumes because there's still people in this world who don't care about clean shoes.
Yeah.
I will tell you this, and it's really kind of nuts. If you look good, people will be apt to give you things.
Yeah.
As opposed to you not looking.
Or show you some respect, I feel.
Yeah, show you some respect.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, for example, right? You go in, and it's not to say, oh, wear a suit, because you'll never hear me tell anybody to wear a suit. I hate wearing suits.
I despise it.
I hate, loathe. What is it? Loathe entirely. Suits, 3-piece, 4-piece, every single kind. I hate suits, but I will wear them.
I'll wear them if I
I
have
look
to.
damn good in suits, but it's too much. I sweat easily. I don't like doing that.
Yeah.
So, like, for me, you gotta have, and also another rule of thumb, you gotta come color corrected, even if you're off colors.
Mm-hmm. If you're off colors, they all have to make
They all still coordinate. You know what I'm saying? There's colors that you wouldn't think that would connect.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But due to the nature of the color set, all you need is like, okay, I have a pair of Nikes. There's like 4 colors on them. I'm not going to wear all 4 colors. I'm going to wear one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One of those colors, maybe 2. Just so that, oh, he did little accents. That's why he wore that shoe. You know what I mean? You want someone to go, oh, that's why he wore it, as opposed to, oh, this guy's just wearing all red. Mm-hmm. Don't be that guy or girl. You know what I'm saying? Don't wear every color.
Just because everything's red doesn't mean you wear everything red.
Exactly. You just, you know what I'm saying? Throw on a different color jean with a red top and then little red accents on the shoes. Whatever you want the accent to be. Like if you're just walking around with a white tee, some regular jeans, go all out with the shoes. Make sure you have a chain. If you don't, you don't. Have some form of jewelry on. Just a little bit. You don't gotta be flashy.
No.
If you like the silver, cool. If you like the watch, cool. Whatever. But like, you know, you are, what is it? Dress for where you're going, not for where you're at.
Mm. Speaking on jewelry, thing is, I think people have no problem how expensive jewelry is, as long as you tell the truth about it. Oh, I thought you were gonna comment.
I was, but
Yeah.
I seem like you had more to say.
Oh no, you
Yes.
yes, because if you come in saying, "Oh, I got gold on," and they look at you and it looks like fake gold, that's where people start giving you the eye. If you wear it without announcing it, people don't care.
Facts.
You know, with all pieces of jewelry, I feel like it's like that, because I really feel like that's like the main thing with women jewelry.
Costume.
You know,
Costume jewelry. That's what they call it.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Costume
yeah,
jewelry.
yeah.
For women, mostly it's costume jewelry because there's so many different jewelries you can wear, and like, come on, bro. There's like so many people you can. There's like so many different sets of jewelry you can wear to where like, okay, you have to switch it up. I can understand why there's so many women who probably have costume jewelry and it's not real. However, they're not wearing it every day, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like for a couple of hours, and then you might have to get a new one later on.
Yeah.
But like, no one's just like looking up at your
And
looking up at your joint.
and someone, when they're ready to bring out the real jewelry, they'll bring out the real jewelry when it's necessary.
Right.
You know, and I think that's the same thing with just jewelry in general. Like, you know, you're not getting the most, like, you're not getting carats and things like that, like real diamonds, things like that with everything. You know, you could wear some lower quality than that, but still be like, damn, you look nice.
Some cubic zirconia. Sterling silver.
Yeah.
If you can't afford the gold, the diamonds, the Skrilla, go ahead and
Hey,
get Sterling silver.
I don't think sterling silver is so bad.
It's not.
You know,
It's silver.
yeah.
There's still value to it.
Yeah.
If you can't afford gold, go silver. If you can't afford diamond, go gold.
As long as it looks good on you, cool.
That's it.
Great. You know?
Move how you want to move.
Don't get discouraged of it not being the top dollar jewelry.
Facts.
You know, that's the thing. If it looks good on you, despite what it is, go ahead, wear it. You know, maybe sooner or later you could get the big
Facts.
big budget shit. But you know,
Dress in your means. Mm-hmm. But in dressing in your means, look the part.
Yeah.
Look good. Look good, feel good. Because when you look good and you feel good, you'll jump to a high level.
And don't fake the funk when it comes to your accessories.
Facts. Just, you know, everything takes time, bro.
Truthful.
Everything takes time.
Truthful.
I was looking like a stray dusty bunny back in the day. Now, I still look like a dusty bunny. But, like, you know, I'm a dusty bunny with cool clothes. A dusty bunny.
You a dust bunny, bro.
I'm a dust bunny, bro. What's the lighting like? Because now I feel like
It's fine. It's fine.
okay, cool.
That's why I was going like this. I'm like, hey, the sun's not gonna be there.
True. You're right.
So
You're right.
I mean, it's not too bad, bro. Like we still light up.
True. We lit.
We lit. We active.
We should have them zoom parts of the camera so we can just be like this, and then every time it zooms in, I don't know.
I mean, we're gonna have to have someone to do that.
Yeah. Or an after the clip,
And after.
posting it on stuff.
But you know the problems we got right now.
Someone calls your name from behind. Pause. Someone calls your name, right? And they're like, Steven, how fast do you turn around? Hey, Steven, do you turn around?
Not
slow?
instant.
So you keep
I
walking a couple of steps?
I take time to process when it comes to Steven.
Spud, how fast do you turn around?
I'll turn around.
Quick, but how fast? Let me see.
The fuck?
You're walking down the street and someone goes, hey, Spud, how fast you turn around?
Not necessarily turning around. I'm looking around like, who the fuck called me? The fuck?
Okay.
Because, hey, that Spud, I'm like, who the fuck said Spud?
I'm going to start, when people start saying my name, I'm going to just take off running the opposite direction. Hey, Jordan. Just take off. They'll never know why I took off. Did he just?
When it comes to Steven, I automatically assume, is it me or someone else? And if they call my name again, that's when I turn around.
When you hear your shorty calls you babe, so when you hear that, do you turn around? Subconsciously?
When she calls me or anyone?
Anyone.
You know what? No.
That's good.
No.
Good for you. That was a test.
You know, it's more like I got to hear a voice.
You'll know immediately.
Yeah.
Would you know if you were being blindfolded and a whole bunch of people touched your hands and you had to figure out which hand it was? I feel like you wouldn't.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't probably. Like if everyone had to touch me the same exact way.
No, you just get to feel their hands.
No.
Not the exact same way.
No,
you're blindfolded and you get to examine my hand.
No, the reason why, because like, yeah. And they can't do nothing no tells. Nah, I'll probably fuck
anything.
up. I'll probably fuck up.
All you're doing is touching their hand.
I'll probably fuck up. I'm not good at those types of shit.
Damn.
Hearing, maybe, yeah, with the whole babe shit, I think I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah. But touch, you're not.
You know. Yeah. Me doing the touching, yeah, I'm probably gonna overanalyze that and fuck up.
Yeah, you just close your eyes and you're just like this. You know?
I would fuck up.
And then you just move on to the next.
Hey.
You go, nah, this ain't you. And you move on to the next.
Oh, hey, I would do a great tell for me to do that.
I'm doing the Ray Charles feeling on the wrists.
Nah.
Like this, bro. That's how I be telling people.
What I do to my girl, I crack her knuckles.
So you just gonna crack you just gonna crack everybody's knuckles?
Yup.
Torturer.
That's the only way I can get away with it. But if I can't, if I can't do it, then I'm fucked.
He does the first one, dislocation.
Hey,
well, that's not yours. Not her.
She would handle it.
Crazy, bro. Could you help fix someone's dislocated anything? Could you pop it back in for him?
I could try, but I might fuck it up more.
They say, yo, pop my shoulder back in. You doing it?
I'll be like, how do I do it? Look of concern in my face.
I watched my dad pop my sister's knee back in place. Now that was nuts.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't expect my dad to do that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was like, wow. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I watched that whole thing happen.
Hey, when it comes to knees like popping out of socket,
it's nasty.
yeah,
it's really disgusting when you look at it. You're like, it's not supposed to be there, you know?
Yeah. Like
how did that happen?
Like I remember watching on Twitter, defensive back's knee got popped out of place, and he popped it back, and he got up like nothing.
Yeah, it was gonna hurt later on though.
Wow, that's crazy.
It was gonna hurt later on. As long as nothing snapped. As long as nothing snapped, you're good.
It's just loose and just goes and just start playing again. I'm like, yo,
yeah,
that's weird.
He probably didn't need to do that, but you know,
he wanted to play right away.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, the shoulder thing is crazy though because it's a little bit more force, a lot more force.
Yeah,
and they're like
and they just pop that hole back in,
and they're like this. All right, time to go.
Couldn't do it.
I'm not saying I want this to happen. I just do want. If I was in that position, I would love to like see how it works.
Popping the shoulder back in?
Popping my own shoulder back in.
I feel like it would be a lot easier than popping a finger back into place.
Well, finger don't really have like dislocations like that, do they?
My finger was dislocated this way. Like this, the other way around.
So where was it dislocated? Like right
at the center, right here.
And it pops out of place?
It literally went backwards. My finger looked like this the other direction.
All right. So I guess my question is, when you dislocate something, do you tear ligaments?
Depends on what you dislocate.
Okay.
There was no ligaments torn here. There's ligaments torn in my knee.
Obviously.
But not all of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like the ACL didn't tear, but the MCL and the PCL did.
Mm-hmm. Crazy the PCL too. That's one. The PCL and the UCL are the ones that don't really tear too much. It's usually AC and MC.
Yeah, and he said MCL and the PCL. The ACL didn't tear. And I was like,
crazy. How
did that happen? And he was like, honestly, what really happened to the ACL is like if you were to pull a rubber band and right before it was going to snap, you just let it go.
Oh.
So it was about to.
Oh, so it was like tearing, but not really like, you know, when you see the rubber band about to tear.
It didn't fully snap.
Crazy.
Because how I fell, so when it was going that like, it had popped out, and then when I fell, I like swung my leg the other direction, and it went back.
So when you tore your PCMC, what exactly were you doing?
Dancing.
Yeah, but what exactly was the movement?
I mean, I wish I could show.
Just that? Yeah. That movement.
That move.
That move alone.
That move alone.
That shit tore? That's fucking nutty.
Yeah. I wiped the bottom of my Converses and I was in like the stage room. So the momentum, you saw my feet moving still.
Yeah.
When I did that move there, my feet didn't move. So all that momentum of me doing that move was just on my knees.
So your foot was stationary and the whole movement went into... So it's almost like when a whip goes like this and your knee was the
whip.
The fucking crazy.
It was such a simple move.
Exactly.
And I probably did it at that intensity that you just saw me do it in. But my feet never moved.
So when it happened,
I literally fell immediately to the ground. But when I fell to the ground, you honestly don't realize like, oh, my foot like
didn't move.
You lost all. No, you literally just. So when your knee moving out of place, you really have no control of the other. You don't have control of your leg.
There and out.
Yeah. So from your knee down, you really can't step on it. You can't put any pressure on it. It's gone. Like,
it's like if your foot was asleep and you couldn't do
not even that. It's just like, it's like this. Remember in Toy Story when his arm ripped?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. He can't lift it up. Like I would have had to take my leg and do this if it was still dislocated and lift that hoe up.
Yo.
So when I fell, I like whipped my leg the other direction and just went right back in. It all happened in a matter of like 3 seconds. From the moment it came out to me falling, I was able to do this at the very end.
Oh, because you popped it out of place. That's why you couldn't feel nothing.
Mm-hmm. So once I popped it back in, I was able to do this. And then I was like, I got to go. And they're like, no, you got to stay. And I was like, you don't understand. I can walk now, but in about 2 minutes I won't. And I got to get on the bus.
I guess what I was see, I totally forgot about it dislocating because I was kind of wondering what the pain was like of tearing. Because obviously
you don't feel the tear.
It's more of the feeling.
It's more
like
of
the movements.
Well, to be honest, like I was able to do this right afterwards, right? But then in about 5 minutes, my knee was the size of a softball. It was done.
Crazy.
Couldn't do anything. Like they literally I put the ice on it and it was just huge. Huge, bro. Pause. Like I was done.
Yeah. So yeah, I see.
That's when the pain hit.
I kind of worded it wrong because like I said, I forgot you dislocated. You dislocated.
It basically sprained. So strained the ACL, tore the MCL, the PCL, and then sprained my knee. All in one fell swoop.
Yeah. So when you fell, you popped it, like it came back in. You're able to move it, but
with time, it was already done.
Then
the swelling came, and then I couldn't move it at all. I literally could not bend my leg for like a month.
That's crazy. The pain wasn't like crazy or anything, right? Or was it just like how did?
Nah, the pain was crazy. Probably like day 3. I was hopped up on like.
But it wasn't immediate though. Was what I'm trying to say.
I'm not screaming in agonizing pain. Like. I'm trying to think of one.
It's not like you breaking your leg or anything like that. It's like breaking a bone is kind of like,
I don't know,
almost immediate /
I don't know.
Once adrenaline wears off, it starts coming.
I seen a kid snap his arm clean, bro. Not once did he cry.
Yeah,
he was in shock the entire time, and then he was just like, it was starting to hurt. That's how mine was, where it was like, okay, things are like torn. My finger. Everybody thought that hole was broke.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, it's broke. Like, it is what it is. That hurt too, but it was just like a pulsating pain as long as I didn't touch it. And then I was like putting like pressure. So I was like, I'm good. Knee was the same after like the medicine wore off. Then I was like, I'm going through it, but like that was probably the worst. Probably. Spraining my toe was pretty bad too.
Interesting.
I didn't do anything with that one. I just sprained it and kept on going about my day.
Yeah. It's interesting spraining just a singular, like.
Yeah.
Like
I've had an ankle sprain. That's not fun. That's a weird.
Yeah,
that's
it's
a weird.
Pain. It's weird. I had my fingers sprained when I was little, like, because when I played soccer, I fell and they basically did splits. So it was like
that.
Kind of like that. It was like these two or like these two.
Split your hoe. Could you imagine splitting it right here?
Yeah, it was split. So I had to wear a stink, but it hurt. And I'm like, how did I do that?
Yeah.
Ankle being sprained. Part of me feels like I forget how to sprain an ankle, but then when it happens, you're like, fuck, I sprained my ankle.
Roll it.
Roll
it. Run on it bad. Broke a nose. Not fun.
I've never broken a nose.
It's not fun.
I wouldn't. Imagine me being congested with that.
Yeah, the moment it happened, my nose started bleeding quick, and then it stopped because it just plugged up so fast. And I had to snot rocket. No, bro, I had to snot rocket like all this blood out to keep it breathing again. I was like, I'm not gonna keep breathing through my mouth. Yeah. Boom. I was in 8th grade when that happened. I feel like at a certain age, I should stop getting injured.
Man, it's like I get injured way more now for doing little simple things.
Okay, I wouldn't count those injuries. I would just count those ways of life. You got to get through those a little bit. You stub your toe on a Lego.
No, not even that. Like how I was complaining about my calf / Achilles.
Oh, that's just chalk that up as us being old.
I don't know.
I don't talk about my back.
No,
an injury that I have to deal with.
No, I don't. I'm not considering my back. I think because I feel like my Achilles, my calf, been like that for a minute. Like I did something wrong that I was just able to kind of like move on life with, but I never fixed.
You fought somebody in a different reality when you was dreaming, and that is your injury. Think about it. You can't tell me. We was talking about this before. You can't tell me at all what happened to your Achilles because you was dreaming. It was in a different reality. You was fighting somebody. You was fighting something. Somebody hit something. Why is that far-fetched?
It's far-fetched.
How?
I don't know.
How's that a reach? I don't see it's a reach. Go to sleep. Because you can't explain to me how you got there. How can you explain going to sleep one way, waking up completely different? What if you went to sleep with your clothes on. You woke up, your shirt off. How? You was in a different dimension.
I mean,
How do people explain sleepwalking?
Sleepwalking, yeah.
Yeah, you're not really sleepwalking.
I've done that before.
Your mind is in a different dimension. It's like Ready Player One. It's like the original VR. You're not there physically. You're there psychologically.
Astral plane of life.
You're astroplaning, but you're not really astroplaning. You're still moving. What if people actually have the ability to astroplane? They do. I've heard people talk about it. But they actually feel those things in the astro world.
I feel like you do. So when you're dreaming, you feel certain things.
I have.
You know,
for sure.
I have.
I tried to ball up a fist in a dream, couldn't ball it up because my hand was stuck, like underneath like the little thing, and it was just my finger. And every time I was trying to squeeze it, my finger in the dream wouldn't close, and it was like hurting. And I was like, "What is going on?" Come to find out, my hand was stuck. I woke up and I was like, "Oh shit, hand is stuck." I moved it out, went back to sleep.
Yo, dreaming is fucking weird.
I hate it. My sister said she had a dream one time. She got bit in the head by a spider. She woke up that whole day, had a headache.
Crazy.
Make that make sense to me.
Crazy.
People having strokes, waking up and speaking full French. This isn't dreams. This is just our brain doing crazy things. How?
Dude, that's
this is
nutty.
them-
That's nutty to me.
This is them speaking French and they've never learned French in their lives.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
How? Make that make sense.
I wish I could.
There's not a single. I can't even think of I don't know. I can't even put those into words.
Fathom.
Unfathomable. What time are we at? Hour and a half?
We got an hour and a half, yeah.
Okay.
You good? You great? You great?
Oh, I'm good. I'm great. I'm here. You feel me?
You're always here, bro.
I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
Another satisfying racial moment as we reach.
Hey, where's that from?
It's from TikTok when people get caught in racial things and then they pan that song and they go, another satisfying racial moment. Man. New music came out.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like there's been quite a few. It's just we've been slacking.
On telling the people. We've been listening.
Have we?
I have.
I haven't.
Dang. What you been doing? Working? Working, man. You just stopped listening to music?
No, I mean, it's not that. It's just like whenever I'm in the car with you, I let your music play.
Yeah.
My car, I'm just too lazy to get the Bluetooth going back in there.
Get your data, bro. Get your data up.
I know. I need to get my data up. I need to get AirPod, to be honest.
There you go.
So it's just stuck. It's stuck in my ear.
Bruh.
I can always be listening to new shit.
4 hours.
You know.
Boom. Each one. Don't do rule of thumb for all you AirPod users. Do one at a time. Because then you got 8 hours instead of 4.
So they run 4 hours?
I think so. 4 to 5.
Oh, okay.
If they're just in your ear, they'll probably last longer.
Mm-hmm.
Not being used.
Mm-hmm.
Then you just switch one off.
Yeah.
The charge time is like 15 minutes. Yeah. This little hole right here. But I was in a plane when we was going to Hawaii. I was like, dang, my headphones. Put them in for 15 minutes. They turned green again. I was like, these hoes full already?
And then you tried it another 4 hours later?
Yeah.
Good. Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never thought I would need AirPods, but now I'm like, you know what? AirPods would be nice. Have one AirPod in my ear, listen to some new music all the time. Mm-hmm. You know.
Answer phone calls.
Yeah.
People don't even know I'm on the phone now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know you're on the phone.
I'd be faking it half the time. No, I'm just playing. They'd be like, no, I'm talking about at work. At work,
Outside.
I'd be like, put that joint on. They'd be like, oh, Jordan. I'd be like, oh, I'm on the phone. Every time.
Nah, I mean, when it comes to new music, though, I mean, I know a little bit, but not a lot. I don't know.
Earth Gang dropped some.
Yeah. Did we even talk about 2 Chainz album last time?
No, we didn't talk about 2 Chainz album. Saba dropped an album, which was really good.
Okay. Yeah.
2 Chainz album was
Who dropped with
2 Chainz album.
Hey, who dropped with Saba, though?
2 Chainz.
Was it 2 Chainz?
Yeah.
Saba?
2 Chainz dropped with Saba the same day. There's like 4 other albums that dropped.
2 Chainz album pretty good.
It is.
Yeah.
It's like 19 records.
Yeah.
Yeah. Better than the last one? Is that the blue cover or the house?
Which one of the LeBron James one? Because that's
the house.
That's the house. Was it the house? That was something different.
The one that has NCAA. is LeBron James, which is the house.
It was the house?
Yeah. And then he did one after that with his face on it.
Was the house a wheelchair one?
I don't know.
Because the wheelchair one where he did tour on wheelchair. Because he broke his leg or whatever.
Yeah.
Did something.
It had to be that era. Because the other one like just came out. Mm-hmm. The one with the head. No, his high school or college photo on it.
We gotta look into that one. Shit.
This one was pretty cool though. A lot of records on social media right now.
What do you mean record?
From 2 Chainz. Like on the radio and like.
Oh yeah. I'm actually surprised.
He got the twerking anthem. Was that you or me?
That was me.
He got the twerking anthems as usual for 2 Chainz.
Still, I'm surprised that they still made an effort to put him on the radio. Get what I mean?
Mm-hmm. He part of Def Jam, ain't he? Atlantic.
He part of Def Jam.
Def Jam?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know if he's still part of Good Music. Is he?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I don't know though. But if he's still part of Def Jam, cool, good for him. Like, they have to. There's another guy, his name is Beam. Oh, wait. Let me make sure I said it right. And I'm no blocking and get it. Earth Gang dropped something.
Yeah,
Keep them because it's pretty fire. Big Crit dropped something. Digital Roses Don't Die.
Oh, Rap or Go to the League. Is this considered a house right here?
Yeah, it's a house, ain't it?
Oh, I was thinking the other house.
Oh, that's the one I was talking about.
The pink one.
Oh, no. That's Pretty Girls Love Trap Music.
Yeah. I was thinking that's what kept on popping in my head when.
Oh, yeah, no. I wasn't talking about that one.
Because I was like, the house. That's the only one I think. So, I don't remember the.
That one had Ariana Grande on it and some other joints. Another artist named Beam dropped an album called Alien. That one is hard. Very good album. Saba, A Few Good Things. Great body of work, just through and through.
Yeah.
Something refreshing, something new, something that I wouldn't say necessarily new. It's something that is not necessarily prevalent in.
It's not sought out after.
There we go. That's a good one.
Yeah.
What else?
Like people will like it, but at the same time, knowing how majority of how people listen nowadays, it's not like, I guess.
It's not their cup of tea.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. Now, before we get on to it, I know we have to bring it up because it's happening right now. On to more. Well, are we done with music?
Almost, I guess.
Let me just talk about Big Crit real quick. If you haven't listened to Big Crit's full album, it's a completely different wave
than his usual shit.
Than his usual stuff.
I know he dropped. I just haven't had a chance
bro.
to.
It's so good. It's such a different vibe, bro.
You know what? We listened to the single together.
South Side of the Moon?
Which one?
You talking about
that 2-minute joint?
No, you talking about So Cool. I get hot like a skillet. About money in the minute.
Is it much like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like how did what is it? Like how did you so cool? You said we don't need no money. You said we don't need that money. Yeah. Oh, so cool. How did you so cool? You said we didn't need that money. You said we didn't need that money. Yeah, that one.
Copyright.
Right. Tay Diggs be on TikTok singing the song so you don't get copyrighted. It's the funniest thing, bro. You gotta go on. You gotta type up Tay Diggs, bro. Look on my other phone. Yeah, you gotta type up Tay Diggs. It's so funny. Cause he always be like, I'm gonna send it to you on your phone. What happened?
Hey, yo, it's Spuddy and Friends. I don't know.
Let's get down to business.
2.
All right, I'm gonna send it to you right now.
What? Oh, the video?
Yeah, I found it.
I'll watch it. Or do you want to watch it right now?
Nah, you gotta see it right now because it's crazy, bro. Tay Diggs, bro, he has to be stopped. I'm gonna send it to you right now. This is just one of them. It's like what he does. It's like what he does. He keeps singing these songs, bro. He sings the songs that he's doing the dances to. I'm telling you, bro. Nah, I gotta find the one. I gotta find the one with. He did. Yeah.
The way he's placed looks like he's on the outdoor toilet.
Nah, I just don't.
He's just on the shitter.
Yo, I just don't understand. Here we go. This is the one. Oh, it's not this one.
There you go.
Nah, see, look, bruh. He's got to stop. He's got to stop, bro.
What, did you send me another one?
I'm about to send you another one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he removed the sound, bruh. Never mind.
Life, right? Life.
They removed the sound, and he was the only person singing. Ain't that something? Ain't that but a blip? Well, I was going to leave it with that, but we got to talk about what's going on.
What's going on?
How much time we got? Yeah, we got to talk about what's going on. It's going to last for a couple weeks.
20. We have 24 minutes.
24 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can get into it.
Yeah.
I know you want to get into it.
Yeah.
We have to.
What?
We have to get into it.
Overseas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be said.
It does.
The people need our 2 cents. It may not be worth
Hey,
anything.
do they?
All I'm saying is,
Do we think this is a Ja Rule moment?
what? Ja Rule?
Yeah, Ja Rule.
Menage!
No.
I know, I just...
You know, Dave Chappelle. What would Ja Rule's? What's Ja Rule's opinion about this?
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie. I did see someone on Twitter like once this happened. Where's Ja Rule at?
I'm telling you, bro. Look,
But hey, on the serious note,
we have passed the threshold from being drafted, but that doesn't mean pull a Thule. They pull up. They better not bring nothing over here. That's all I'm saying.
you think they will?
They better not bring nothing over here. I don't think they will. We ain't got. It's not our fight.
Well, that's the thing. That's why, the U.S. is doing as much actions to say we don't support this, yet not fully push soldiers out there.
They tried to. Now, if somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but the government tried to actually help the president
To evacuate.
Ukraine evacuate, and he posted a video talking about we staying here.
Mm-hmm.
We fight alongside our people.
Mm-hmm.
A G. Mm-hmm. A G.
Yeah. He's like, wait, you want us to evacuate so our country's lost?
Right. I done seen helicopters get blown out of the sky already. I've seen full-on explosions. And these are just people's videos that they're doing from the ground, bro. Mm-hmm. And it's like, we don't really get to see all this stuff. But what's happening overseas is nuts. It should not be happening, bro.
Yeah. And the thing is, this is another moment that the internet era strikes again. Because we are actually seeing in real time
War.
Literal war. It's one thing that happened in the Iraq era, and it's another team that it's literal real time though. Like someone's phone.
Anybody can pull out a phone, hop on a live. I'm inside of a war zone. Remember when they captured El Chapo's son? Mm-hmm. Same concept. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a war zone, and people were
Or
on their
the
phones.
thing that happened in Mexico at one time. Yeah.
We're turning into a damn war zone out there.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, we were like, oh, a whole bunch of people out there exist like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we knew it existed, but like, come on, that's kind of nuts. We only see that stuff in movies or in like random footage of something in a documentary. Yeah. That was on a phone, bro.
Mm-hmm. Some regular person.
The explosion that happened in 2021 in Lebanon with the fireworks factory.
Yeah,
that's something you would see on those most dangerous moments on TV.
Exactly,
you know
choppy footage. Yeah, you're like, it could be kind of fake type of shit. No, that was someone's phone.
Yes,
that had nothing to do with it.
These people
that posted online to social media, then someone else grabbed it. Mm-hmm. That's it.
These people are on the front lines right now in Ukraine, and all we can do is really pray because, God forbid, this increases into something bigger.
Yeah.
Because it has the propensity to do so.
Exactly.
Putin is just a POS. And honestly, it's really a matter of like the next steps in the long haul because
exactly.
You think about history, unfortunately, you take one out, someone else will take their place.
Exactly.
So you honestly just have to, what did Hydra do? Cut the whole...
Cut the head
and the rest. You gotta cut the head, but
at the same time,
is just like it's a head on top of a head. Pause. It's just kind of like it's ridiculous in terms of like just the half and half influence because we've seen influences where Russia's like, wow, we don't even want to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's more on the end of after you cut off the head. Who is he influencing that has that much power?
Right.
Because obviously people think, oh, we're gonna cut off the head and everything is gonna go back to normal. Mm-hmm. And it's like, no. You gotta understand, once you cut off the head, what are gonna be the repercussions after that?
Right.
Meaning, who in his little cabinet office, whatever you want to call it, are they gonna basically do a rebuttal or revenge act after that? Mm-hmm. If he has the right people around, that's what he wants.
Right.
Is all right, let's just say you off Putin type of shit. His next one say, all right, we're bombing everyone.
Right.
Is that the response you want? Mm-hmm. That's what everyone's calling for is like, well, why don't you just go after Putin?
Right.
I'm like, it's not that simple.
It has to be diplomatic agreements that need to take place in order to provide peaceful resolutions. Now,
people think that's never going to happen. That's the thing. But at the same time, you just don't go, well, let's just go off of the head. All right, you accomplish that, but you think everyone's just gonna be like, oh, we cut off the head. I guess we do nothing. That's not how it works.
How many years did we still go on to war after Osama bin Laden passed?
Osama bin Laden or Saddam Hussein.
Saddam Hussein.
Exactly.
We were still in war after that.
Yeah, after Saddam Hussein, how long did soldiers still stay there? How long was there still fighting? Things of that sort.
And Mr. B did pull all the troops out, so I don't really foresee him to put them back in.
Well, that was also a promise that was done by Mr. T.
True.
So it was kind of a situation where you have to fulfill it because that was the plan.
And this is also, because Mr. T was stroking Mr. P. Yep. I'm going to let that one ride. Ooh, a twofer.
Yeah.
Like he, you know what I'm saying? He was stroking his ego, making him happy, trying to be friends with people he wasn't supposed to be friends with.
Yeah, and basically disrupting his own alliance.
This is a whole group, a bunch of old men getting mad at each other.
Yeah.
Granted, there's other rules and regulations, but I feel like if this is just a bunch of people who, hey, don't do that again. Yeah. I just want to make sure we good because I don't want to go to war. Oh yeah, we straight, bro. I was just trying to have a conversation with old boy. Okay, cool, whatever. Because going about our day.
Because if you take out government from every country,
war would still exist.
Huh?
War would still exist.
It still would exist, but it would less likely. I'm just saying, if you take out all the countries, they're going to be like, do you want to go to war? Everyone's going to be like, no.
Yeah, why? Because you're trying to build, get our money, get our bag up. No one's going to make money who makes money when war happens? Government. When war goes on, the only people who make money is the government. So why the hell do we want to go to war?
Yeah.
We ain't making no money.
Yeah.
Everything goes up. Gas prices is $37 a gallon.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. When you take out the government, no one wants to go to war.
Right.
That's the thing. No one wants to go to war because everyone's like, I got shit. Like everyone's like, as messed up as it sounds, everyone's like, I got shit to do. Why do we need to go to war?
Right. We was worrying about a pandemic. I'm just trying to get my job back, and now all of a sudden I got to fight. So, like, come on, bro. We was just sick.
And that's what you get from the people that are in Russia protesting it. They're like, why are you doing this?
Yeah,
we're cool. We're cool. You know, we don't need to be doing this. You guys are doing this.
I thought we was cool. I mean, I'm not saying I thought we was cool with Russia, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I didn't think any static was.
But you see all the people like kind of protesting. It's like, yo, like, we just want to work and make money right now.
Facts.
Like, we just want to live our lives.
Facts.
We have no beef to be ruffling feathers with the Ukraine.
Right.
You know, and I feel like that's what's happening. Like, the people are saying, like, we don't want no business part of this.
Right.
Like, what gain is this happening?
Innocent people are dying because of old white men and old white men.
Yeah. Yeah.
Granted, there's other cultures around, but the one people, the people in
the people making decisions.
Yeah, people making decisions in cahoots right now. White men, a whole bunch of old white men thinking this is the only way to solve things.
Yeah. We need to get our borders correct.
Go read something. Go talk to somebody. Settle down, because it doesn't make any sense. Senseless killing, the people who didn't even know what they were fighting for.
Yeah.
I just got to fight because I'm here. And then you going to ban people from leaving.
Crazy.
They're not letting the Africans from Nigeria leave the Ukraine.
Yeah.
So now they have to call the embassy to get rescued. Mm-hmm. This doesn't make any sense.
So there's a lot of plays going on, and it's just nutty. And war is dirty.
Facts.
You know, even on a propaganda point, because now you're starting to see like different slanders and things like that. Mm-hmm. Like recently on Twitter, like I don't know how this popped up. Basically, someone popped up like pictures of Ukraine Nazis type of shit.
Ukraine Nazis, huh?
Yeah. So that's been circulating on my feed. Now,
what is a Ukraine Nazi? Do they believe the same thing as regular Nazis?
Well, I saw a Ukraine flag with like Nazi symbols on it. I didn't know.
Whoa.
Look, I don't know how far to believe in this. This is just what I saw, but I feel like this is the doing of trying to get the darker parts of a country and forefronting it. That doesn't represent the whole country as a whole.
Right.
You know, you're getting that little percentage of the country, but forefronting all its negatives. Mm-hmm. You know, and obviously that's something to ruffle a lot of feathers.
Right.
And to kind of, because it plays off the whole thing about the Africans in Ukraine not leaving, because it was that, and then I saw that video. Then I saw like circulating Ukraine Nazis, yada yada yada, and all that started circulating, and it's like almost like a propaganda to be like, "Hey, Ukraine are not so good as what you think."
Right.
Like there's like you're praying for Ukraine, but this is what you're praying for.
Right.
You know, and you know, there's going to be bad in every single country. Mm-hmm. You know, you look at us. We already know what that is.
Yep.
You look at, Russia. We already know what that is. You look at Ukraine. Obviously, that's on the forefront. Mm-hmm. Every country has some type of bad population that represents the country, not how they want. Mm-hmm. So, but people suck in so much information that they don't know what is misinformation and what is right information, or what really is the forefront of the issues right now.
That is the epitome of social media. Mm-hmm. Anybody can get online and make up whatever. I could literally go online right now and say that I'm a Grammy-nominated artist and producer for X, Y, and Z. And who's going to tell me different? No, you're not that. Says who? Do you know my entire catalog? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I could tell you I'm a doctor. I could tell you I'm a doctor from an accredited college. I don't never have to tell you where it came from.
People don't want to do the work to see if you're full of shit or not.
But some people do.
Some people do. But then again, based on your following, they could disregard the doctor and say, you're full of shit, doctor. Who are you?
Right.
It's nutty nowadays.
Right. A guy who's worked in this field for over 20 plus years, and now you're discrediting me because you don't like how I gave an opinion. Mm-hmm. That's how people are. And then they cancel you because they go, oh, you don't know your information. What do you mean? Mm-hmm. It says 2 + 2 = 4. I'm just telling you that it equals 4. Now you're telling me it's wrong because you don't like how I told you it was 4.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. So now I can just tell you I'm a world-renowned mathematician. And then they go, oh, who knows you? The world. You don't have to tell you. I don't have to tell you who. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you only have 2,000 followers. Well, That's part of the world, isn't it? I can literally make up whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of how most people, it's like the dudes like Ty Lopez and like all these other quote unquote motivational speakers who tell you, you want me to show you how to be successful? Click the link here so you can pay this for this course, which is like $100. And all I'm going to do is tell you how to save $1,000 in your bank account and you'll be successful. That's really all you're doing. I've never heard of one person. I have not heard of one person. There are 7 billion people in this world. 9 billion. However many people there are in this world. A couple bill.
I already with the misinformation. 7 billion, 9 billion.
9.
You know what?
Is it?
How many there is?
There are 7 to 9 billion people here in the world. I have not heard of one person say, "Oh, I bought these motivational speakers trainings." Where are they getting their money from? Stream. Clickbait.
Yeah.
That's it. Views.
Yeah.
You want me to show you how I got all these Lamborghinis? I didn't. I just got it in a loan. I spent $10K. I rented them today for this video specifically. This isn't my house. I'm waiting for someone to go, that's not their house. Because what are they doing? They tell you this whole sob story about they were living from paycheck to paycheck, this, that, and the third, but then they never tell you how they got out.
What exactly they did.
Because they didn't get out.
You know?
They didn't get out. And if they tell me, oh, I did, look at my bank account, what'd you do? Tell me what you did exactly. I just want to know, what is the profession? If you flipped, cool. If you did stocks, great. That's all you got to say. No, if you did real estate, I'd be fine with you saying, oh, I was the middleman that flipped homes, so the real estate would do all the flipping, but I would buy the house and the real estate would buy for me after foreclosure. All I'm doing is flipping money, becoming the middleman, and I can make $100K in a month. That's totally fine.
I think people are, you're not allowed to do all that, to give out the step by steps.
Why?
Hey, I think people go against, like, I think people don't like when people give step to step because they try to shut you down because they don't want to give you the whole formula. If they give you the whole formula, more people will do it, and that's less money going around. So I think people are really...
But less money for who, though?
Themselves.
How do you figure?
Hey, I'm just saying that they're greedy, so they don't never try to really give people...
Yeah, I feel you.
That's all I'm saying is I really think people are really that stingy. And
100%.
You know,
people are greedy, selfish, MFers.
Yeah.
But at a certain point, like I guess for me, like I'm not gonna make all the money I spent. I'm not gonna spend all the money I would make. If I'm hundreds of millions of dollars, I'm not gonna spend it all.
Yeah.
It's just wealth for my generations to come afterwards. Yeah. So at that point, it's like you really could teach. There's so much money out there, you're not going to get it all. So you might as well just tell somebody else how to get the rest. You're just going to sit there. I would rather have the 99% get the money rather than the 1%.
Hey, you got to think about it though. A lot of people aren't like us.
Selfish.
Just think about it in general. Like nothing. Don't get us wrong. If you work for your money, you work for your money.
Work for it.
But at the same time, I'm someone that likes to spread some of the wealth around.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, there's people that don't like to do that. I mean, you look at the top tier of the 1%. Yeah, they donate, but at the same time.
And that's the crazy part, bro. I'm not even asking people to give us your money. I would never tell somebody,
no,
hey, you need to give me the money that you worked hard for. It's like when people got mad at Bezos, right? For him not giving into homelessness or...
Yeah,
not paying.
It's not even about that. It's
what
more
does that matter? He started his own company, and you're mad that he's making his own money.
Yeah,
get out of here. What I'm saying is
what are your steps?
Yeah, how did you get there?
Yeah,
that's it.
You know,
that's all I want.
How exactly? Stop. Like, don't leave out information. We need to know the information.
Give me the blueprint.
Yeah. People, people have the blueprint. They just leave a lot of steps out.
Right.
They leave. It's literally an outline they give you, and you're like, well, how about right here?
What they leave out is what you have to pay for. They go, I don't want to give you everything.
But even though you pay for sometimes nothing, it's a cash grab on them, and they end up making money off of your,
you know what I'm saying,
wanting of information that you never fully get.
Never really get.
Yeah.
You just go in this big circle, and then you try to figure out, oh, I did all these different trainings. I did all these different courses. I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars for nothing. I'm still broke.
I still feel.
And then to that motivational speaker, well, you made hundreds of thousands of dollars to buy these courses, so you had the money.
Yeah.
You just gave it to me. It's a full cycle.
Well, not just that. They end up making some money. They don't make the full potential that they wanted.
And then they stop because it didn't happen fast enough.
But
that other person already has gotten paid. It's a scheme, bro. It's a scam, bro. I'm going to start scamming people. I'm going to start selling magic beans or something.
Why don't you become a motivational speaker?
Like Tony Robbins.
Yeah.
With his big hands.
Yeah. Or say, hey, you could be where I'm at.
Just have a whole bunch of vague open-enders and everyone's like,
Yeah.
Like, old dude outside.
Yeah. Vague open-enders. And they'll be like, yeah.
Like, old dude outside.
What?
You know, I ain't going to say his name, but you know, old dude outside.
What do you say?
Just like it shows the angels out of me, the music you make. Be like, bro, I be hearing you yell at your wife. I'm just playing.
Crazy. Hey, yo, it's Spuddy and Friends.
Gotta let them know.
You stupid.
Because sometimes I hate when people be trying to give people compliments, but I be hearing you. You know, oh, you brought me out of so much. Really? Because just yesterday.
Some people just like to have empty conversation.
Don't lie to me.
Empty conversation. You know what, though? He can't say he lied to you because he name dropped your album.
He did.
You know,
for sure.
I'm like,
he did. He did. And then how he hit me with, can I talk to you for a second? I was like, the hell you about to say, bro?
Yeah.
I was like, he better not press me with no bull.
Yeah.
Because I'm about to say something like, bro, your wife's wearing pajamas outside.
Hey, full circle. Full fucking circle. Hey, yo, it's Spuddy and Friends. Hey, yo, it's Spuddy and Friends. And that note, I think this is a good ender.
Yeah, that's good.
This is a fucking good ender. All right, what do you got to say to the people out there?
Never let these K-tops get to you. Always remember, keep the lace front tight and keep your hands tighter. That's my time.
Yo, that outro was hella out of pocket.
I'm out, bro. That's my time, bro. That is my time.
You already know, Spuddy McGee here. Hey, yo, it's Spuddy and Friends. Clutch right here, Spuddy and Friends Podcast. We out here. We're trying to do videos. Keyword trying.
Yeah, we trying.
But once we're in full effect, you'll know what's up.
Yeah.
But instead of the videos, we still got the audio going on. 3 main shit. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. Go ahead, check us out, Spuddy and Friends.
Yes.
You know where to find us.
Yes.
And on that note, we out. Peace.
Bye.